Quit trying to show us other people. We just want to see you.
Yeah, like, I get like that sometimes. Like most of them are pretty good now. Like I've trained my audience to be like, I'm gonna have guests on, and you don't have to like it, but you're gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah.
You know, they just accept it now.
I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid of my fans. I'm terrified of them.
Oh, why?
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, well, we have a Discord. We have a Discord, and I see some of the stuff they post. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're a lot like me. They're crazy.
Dun dun dun. I'm in your Discord. I think. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, case in point, right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cheeky.
Yeah. But yeah. Let me. I'm trying to pull up my thing here. But yeah. Let me. Alright, I'm gonna pull this up. Let's see. Okay, cool. But yeah. Yeah, I'm especially Banshee. He's one of my mods.
I think Banshee's in my server too.
Is he? Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I've given him too much power.
Oh really? Oh no.
Yeah, he's one of the mods, so he'll kick people out every now and then. I'm just like, all right, yeah, probably for the best. I don't know. So.
I mean, it's good when you have mods who like will actually like not let people fuck you around and stuff.
Yeah. No, it's really good. Yeah, I'm glad. But yeah, no, we have fun. We have fun. You're in there. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm terrible at keeping up with Discord, like other people's. Like I forget about my own sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Too. So, yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear ya. Yeah. No, it'd be like that sometimes. But yeah.
Yeah. It's just there's so many Discords to keep up with, and was like, ah.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's got Discord nowadays.
Yeah, so it's like, I know. I'd like to have like one Discord server where like people are in it. I can look at everyone's stuff. I can talk to people. But like that's probably never gonna happen with how the community is. So there's that.
Let's see here. Let me move this up here. Whoa, Caden Humphreys in with a $50 donation. Thank you so much. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm doing great. How are you guys? Hope you guys are doing great. Maxie says haven't been in a stream in a hot minute. Well, you got plenty of streams to catch up on. I got a ton of fun narrators in the past. What, 10 streams, 8, 9 streams, something like that. So yeah, definitely a lot of streams. Let's see here. I guess we're gonna be ready here. Do you want me to, Lady Spookaria? Do you want me to send you the questions beforehand, or do you just want me to ask you and just kind of just get a?
Just ask me. We can wing it. It'll be great. It'll be fine.
Okay. Some people like to know beforehand. Obviously, they're not like very personal questions or anything like that.
It's so good. Put me on the spot. It'll be fine.
Put you on the spot. Okay. Yeah. What's your
oh
address?
No. What if I agreed to? No, it'll be fine.
What kind of shoes do you wear? No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Well, cool. Just before we get started, do you have anything fun planned for your channel?
I've got some new stories coming out, which I'm very excited for.
Ooh.
Basically, they're bigger collabs, so I've got more narrators on with me.
Oh, nice.
So most of these stories I write myself as well, so it can take a bit of time to get it rolling, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
Nice. What? Let me answer this. Oh wow, another $20 donation. Thank you so much, Caden. You're killing it tonight. Let's see here. I actually appreciate the question. Yeah, I'm doing all right. The streams are kind of getting to me, but I made a promise to you guys. Well, so cool. So you have some what do you call it? Some collabs coming up. Any fun names that we might know from the collabs?
Well, Vidith will be in one. Mad Chatter will be joining me again, especially at Christmas. So,
nice.
Mad Chatter and I have a we always collab at Christmas time. So he plays
right?
Santa in my stories. So
okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, Mad Chatter and Vidith. I've never heard of any of those guys. No, obviously I know them quite well. Yeah, Vidith, he was on a couple nights ago. His channel has exploded.
Oh, it has. It really has.
He's gotten some pretty diehard fans. Yeah, he's doing a lot of cool things. I was glad to have him on. Apparently, he's not Canadian. Which, yeah, because I thought he was Canadian. Like everyone's like, oh, he's Canadian. He's not Canadian. Like that that caught me off guard.
I didn't expect that.
It's like saying that you're not Australian. I'm like, what?
No, people have thought I'm either from the UK, New Zealand, South Africa. I think that was the only place. Yeah.
Okay. Does that ever bother you if they try to like, what do you call it? Like, guess where you're from and they completely get it wrong?
No, I don't worry about that anymore. It's just like, it is what it is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, thankful. I mean, I guess it's a good thing, but I mean, most people are like, oh, you're pretty boring. You must be from the States in terms of accent.
Oh.
And it's just like, oh wow, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I am. So.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being from the States.
No, of course not. No. I do feel like, I will be honest, I do feel like I'm at a slight disadvantage because there's so many awesome narrators with cool accents. And I'm like, oh man, how am I going to compete with these guys? Like, you got like Mortis Media, you have you, obviously, Nature's Temper. I mean, those guys got some really cool accents. I don't know.
Accents really do help, but like, what I've found is that everyone has a certain accent or voice type that they like.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone's thinking about getting into narration, you never know. There's bound to be someone who likes your voice.
Yeah, there's bound to be people. But yeah, cool. Well, let's hop into this. Let's see here. We got The Darkest Hour. She was on a couple nights ago. She's amazing. I'm glad that.
Darkest, hello. It's good to see you.
She's very friendly too, which I think is awesome.
She is.
I feel like she's
absolutely lovely.
I feel like she's connected. She's got the connections. That's something I want to work on. I want to be like her, where I can, like, a bunch of people just know me. Like, that's what I'm trying to do with this. It's like, oh, like, Entropic's not that weird of a guy. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any progress with that. But yeah, let's just kind of start off. So Lady Spookaria, I am saying that right?
No, well, I mean, people say Spookaria, but like I call it Spookaria.
Spookaria. Okay, all right. I am so sorry.
It's not good.
Spookaria.
Both is fine.
Lady Spookaria. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
To be fair, I barely speak English, so.
It's okay. It's so good.
But yeah, let's kind of hop into it. So I'll start with that question. What inspired your unique channel's name?
Oh, thank you. Okay, so originally I was just going to have the name Lady Spook, but then I searched it and someone else had the name already. I was like, nah. And so I was trying to think of new names and I thought of Aria and I'm like, oh, maybe I should just have Spookaria. And then I put it together and I said it out loud. I'm like, you know, I really like that name, so I'm going to go with that.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's how it came into being.
That's not Aria. Is that like a common name from where you live? Is a lot of people named Aria? No.
No.
Okay. I wasn't sure. No, I'm so sorry. I wasn't sure if that was like maybe your name that you like incorporated that you were trying to do. I don't know, but yeah, okay.
No. So like my ASMR channel is Lady Aria ASMR.
You have a ASMR channel?
Yep, I have an ASMR channel as well.
Wow. I feel. Were you hiding this?
No, it's on my channel link. It's on my profile.
You know I can't read. Check this out.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I forgot.
I can't blame you. Lady Aria. Sorry. I'm scatterbrained here. I gotta look you up.
I don't. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry. No, you go ahead. Sorry.
I love what I was gonna say. Well, there's only one video on my ASMR channel, so.
Okay. I keep forgetting. I think people are like me, where I'm like, oh, like, they only did one thing. But I keep forgetting, like, people have other talents and have other things going on. There we go. Lady Aria. Okay. I think I have seen this before. Looks very familiar.
Maskino says, ladies here disliked.
Yeah, that's
rude.
Fair.
Maskino.
Very fair. Maskino, speaking of dislike, I had him on a couple of nights ago, and the chat is still recovering from having him on.
I imagine.
Yeah. Granted, he is placed on multiple watch lists, so I'm hoping justice will be served soon. But
I'm not surprised.
We can only hope. All right, but okay, so you have Lady Spookaria.
Yeah.
Not Spookaria. So you started a channel. What inspired you to start a channel?
So I have a lot of I've had some spooky encounters, and I get a lot of nightmares. I get like sleep paralysis and night terrors and things. Like it flares up, and I wanted to do something with it, with the story. So that's what the Spookaria's Nightmares series was originally about. And then I started writing other stories and joining collabs and branching out. Like originally I was just going to stick to my own channel and not do collabs or anything. But then, I don't know, I decided to try something new, and it's been fun.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Speaking of collabs, so you mentioned you're working with Vidith coming up, 22, which is going to be awesome. And then you also have my boy Mad Chatter, who's an OG. That'll be fun. Has there been a stream or a collab that you've done in the past that really stuck out to you?
So I've got my pet series, the Harper Codex, which I still need to put out the latest episode on, but the series, basically, my character Jacqueline Harper will be interviewing or meeting with other entities. So basically, vampires, anything. I think you signed up for it in 2019, 2020, back in the day.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure.
Did I?
It was a long time ago. Yeah, you did now. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
Hey, baby! Sorry, I saw Miss Creepy Tales. Where else I go? Oh yeah, and there's also more recently My Vampire Lord. So I had Madam Raven, Baron, TJ, Lee, Chatter. Who else? Dodge I had in it as well. I know I'm missing someone. I'm gonna just be there kicking myself afterwards.
Yeah.
But took a long time to put together, and the audio, like Audacity, corrupted and stress.
Oh no.
There was so much stress.
Oh,
but
no.
I'm happy with how it turned out. So those are probably some of my more memorable ones that I've put together. But
okay.
I always love working with new creators because more recently I had the horse with human eyes.
Yes.
So
that was a cool one.
Yeah, like I had Nightmare's Edge join me in that one, and he did an amazing job.
Nice. I remember seeing that thumbnail, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be good. I did notice there was a couple of streams ago. The concept of time often escapes me. About 6 months ago, you were able to get Swamp Dweller on the stream.
I was very lucky. It was a really fun stream.
Tell me about
He's
that.
also, we just talked about creating content. He's also been on my channel as a character.
Really?
He was in My Mother's Garden, and he did an amazing job. My biggest regret was I didn't have him in more of a speaking role, but I'm hoping sometime I'll be able to rope him back on again. So.
Oh, I'm sure. I could maybe ask him. I think I have him coming on Friday.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, if you hop in the chat, I'm sure he'd love to respond to you. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Excellent.
Yeah, things are in motion. I love it. What inspired you to start a channel?
I think we did this one, didn't we?
Oh, did we?
I think so.
Oh, that's right. No, you're totally right. Because you were talking about... That's right. I'm going out of order here. Yeah, no, because you're talking about sorry, what I was going to ask was what... so you had those creepy experiences that led you to have these... to start this channel. What were some of those experiences? If you want to talk... You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. And what are some of those dreams that you had?
So... Well, there was another one. This one I didn't end up putting in that original series, so it's called The Night of the Road. So basically I'd have a dream where I was in a battle, during sort of a medieval type period, and we were losing the battle. So we were being pushed back, and like people were dying on either side of me. And I managed to break away, and I got on a horse, and I had to warn whoever it was, and I, was galloping, and then there was a guy on the road, and he pulled me from my horse, like by my chest plate, and like I landed like on the ground with like a loud smack, and he brought down his axe on my skull, and I like at the time in the dream I could hear my skull like crack open.
What?
Yeah, it was just like, and I woke up then, and that's a recurring dream as well, so it's pretty.
You get cleaved in the head by a battle axe.
Yep.
Jeez.
Fun.
What now? Is that something that scares you, or are you just like, oh, another Monday morning?
A bit of both. Like the first couple of like years, like it did scare me. Now sort of like, this is normal. Like I just think whenever I get a nightmare or anything weird happens, like, ooh, yes, give it to me, content.
Yeah. No, nice. Yeah. I'm kind of the same way. I actually haven't been able to dream for a couple of years, but definitely in my youth, I had some fun dreams. That's interesting. Well, do you see your dreams as like a blessing, or do you see it as a curse, or is it something that you look as like maybe it's trying to tell you something, or do you think it's maybe like a past life kind of thing?
I'm not sure. I think it could be anything. Like, it could be anything in all of that, but I don't know, I try to make use of something, so like my dreams can, like, when you aren't able to sleep, and you're on edge for like, at times weeks and weeks. So people will see me up at all times. They're like, do you ever sleep? And I'm like, I'm trying to avoid that right now. But trying to use essentially what scares me, what's a bad thing, for something creative and something that brings joy to people. It's like my suffering brings people joy, it would seem.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. It's all good.
Okay, interesting. So you have the battle axe dream. Do you have like any dreams involving like reoccurring characters? You said that it's the same guy, right? That pulls you from the battle?
No, like I can't really remember what he looks like.
Okay.
So it's just some random person he's really tall too, because in the dream I'm tall. Like in real life, like right now I'm like 5'6", so
okay.
I'm not really tall, not really short either. I'm just sort of like
it's pretty middle of the road, yeah.
Yeah. So, but he's like well over 6 foot.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I wonder how tall Maschino is. I wonder if he's the same guy.
It's Maschino.
Yeah, it's Maschino this whole time. Well, let me ask you this. The chat wants to know, pizza rolls or Hot Pockets?
Are they the same thing? Like, are we talking about like what they're called? I don't know. I always call them pizza rolls.
So, I mean, if we're looking in the terms of technicalities, they are different. I mean, they're essentially these breaded things that have similar content. One's a little bit bigger than the other.
Okay.
And the pizza pockets, the Hot Pockets have more varieties, but the pizza rolls tend to be just pizza.
Okay. To be honest, I'd eat both.
You eat both?
Yeah.
Eat both? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I know you're a big chicken nugget connoisseur.
Oh, I am.
Up until recently, from what I understand.
Yeah, I had to stop because I have gallbladder stones. So my doctor was like, "You're gonna have to change your diet." I'm like, "No, I can't live on a diet of hash browns and chicken nuggets anymore."
This is what you should have done. Be like, "What do you know, doctor? It's my gallbladder." He doesn't know. I mean, he thinks he knows, but no.
It's all a conspiracy.
It's all a conspiracy.
Just stop me from eating nuggies.
Yeah, it's the chicken nuggies, and he's part of the dream too, I'm sure. It's gotta be.
I mean,
it's all time. Sus. It's all connected. It's all connected. I have a one of those pinup boards in my office right now, and I have the red cotton yarn tied, all connected to the dream. Let's see here. Let me pull up another question for you.
Excellent.
Right. Let's see. So we talked about this. What is your favorite type of video to make for your channel?
Ooh, so I like doing my stories with like fictional stories are my favorite. You know, I do some true stuff, but my heart is in fictional stories.
Okay.
It always sort of has been.
Okay.
And I love having other creators involved in playing characters for me as well. I know it's really amazing, like when it all comes together and like the video is rendered and like it's uploaded on YouTube. You're just there going, that's so nice.
Right. You're like, oh man. You're like, this huge weight's lifted off my shoulders.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I don't know about you. Typically, the only time I really have to put a video together is over the weekend, and I can't really enjoy myself until that video is out. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, I feel really guilty. So if I haven't put a video out, I don't go to premieres or anything because I feel so guilty.
Oh, is that right?
Back in the day before I had my YouTube channel, I used to listen to scary stories, like other narrators and things, and now I just can't do it if I don't have a video out. So
yeah. Well, let me ask you this, since you brought up other narrators. Who would be your top 5 favorite narrators to listen to? And you don't have to add me or like other friends. Like, who are, like, pretend your mind was wiped and you don't have any connections with like friends or whatever within the community. Who would be your top 5 narrators that you listen to?
So when I first started, I didn't actually realize there were other. All I knew was like Corpse Husband.
Right.
When I first started, and I was just I heard like he brought on some other female narrator and I think a couple other people, and I was just like, what? There's more people? And then I joined the community, and I'm like, oh my god, there's so many people here.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, it's quite interesting. I think my first quote unquote exposure to the genre was either Be Busta or Your Maker. I don't know if you know any of those.
Yeah, I know them. I know them now, but
okay.
Yeah.
Is Be Busta? Is he down there in Australia?
I think so, or he was. I know he's Australian.
Okay. Yeah, he was one of the first ones for me, at least. I want to say like 2014, 2015 era. That's kind of when it got big. When did you start watching horror narrations?
I can't remember when I started. So originally, like when I was gonna make my channel, I was also gonna make like gaming lore videos.
Oh, interesting.
Like say Skyrim or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Okay, so would you consider yourself a gamer then?
Yeah, I love gaming.
Nice. What kind
I'm
of
not very good at it. But...
Oh goodness, me neither. Thank goodness that's not like a requirement to play games, or else I wouldn't be allowed to play Ark for anything. Oh my gosh.
I have Ark, but I haven't played it for quite some time.
That has caused me a significant amount of stress.
Oh no.
Like, it's bad. Like, I always try to get like family or friends to play with me, and they never do, and I try to do it by myself, and I just get wiped every freaking time.
Oh no.
It's a false sense of like I'm like, oh, I can no, it never works.
You're like, I can tame that T-Rex by myself.
Yeah, I'm like, what does the T-Rex know that I don't? Let's try it, and then I get eaten.
Like, what could go wrong?
Well, and here's the thing. I was like, well, I have like a good amount of subscribers. I'm like, surely someone would want to play with me. Like the odds are there. But nope, I can't ever find anyone. Like in my Discord, I'm like, please play with me. And they're like, they're like, oh no. They're like, well, I think mainly it's just because not a lot of people play that game. At least people I know.
Look, I'll try playing with you sometime. How about that?
Oh my gosh, it's a dream come true.
So I play 7 Days to Die.
Okay.
Fallout 76, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas.
76. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a big Fallout
I also like House Flipper as well.
Nice. House Flipper. What's that one? It's like, is it like a renovation one?
Yeah, you basically fix up houses and clean them up.
Okay.
And it's really relaxing. Yeah.
Oh, really? I need a relaxing game. Cool.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. Also, for those who don't know about... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
So in the machines, there's the preserved pies. in Fallout, and I was able to get one when I was playing 76 last night, and I was so excited because that's the first time and probably the only time I'll be able to get it, and my friend Fresman took a screenshot. It was amazing.
So you got, so kind of explain that to me. What, you got a pie?
Yeah, but, like, it's hard to get. I'll show you the picture.
Okay.
Hang on. I'll send it to you on Discord.
Nice.
Excellent. There we go.
All right, let's see. You got a pie. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I didn't even think that was something you could do. I just thought it was okay. Wow.
I was so excited. I was so happy when I saw
You're
my
like, screenshot.
I didn't get the screenshot. Fresman did. I was too busy going, look.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you ever do on your streams? Do you ever like play like any horror games or anything like that?
I've never I've played games on Miss Creepy Tales channel.
Mm-hmm.
So we played Devour and I think Phasmophobia, but I haven't actually done any gaming. I also have a gaming channel, but there's like nothing on it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm hoping maybe I'll do little snippets of like my gameplay, and then maybe I'll go live at some point. Like I have a Twitch channel as well.
Oh, nice.
But again, like everything's sort of set up for when I do decide to like branch out if I ever do. But
yeah.
stories keeps me very occupied. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. The stories. Yeah. So would you, if you had to pick one or the other to become just hugely successful, would you much rather have a gaming channel that would be really successful or a narration channel?
Ooh, oh, that's a tough one. I would have to go with my narration channel mainly because I've put so much work into that so far that it'll be disappointing, for it to not,
Right.
go well. Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, I definitely think you're definitely on the way. When I think of narrators, I feel like you have you have an awesome accent. I feel like you have some great stories. I feel like you're pretty well connected in terms of like different narrators. I feel like just about anyone I talk to, they always mention you in the group of people that they like to watch.
Nice. Oh, that really warms my heart. It's like,
Yeah. And that's something that I especially envy about you and your channel. I feel like everyone has something nice to say about you.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah.
That is. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I have to figure out either that's genuine or maybe people are being paid off. I don't know what your method is.
Look, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. It's like, hey, look, success comes at a price. Yeah.
When they're busy working on their own channel, I come in through the window and I lean in close. I'm like, have a nuggie. Praise me in a live stream.
So you feed them.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
That's very nice of you. I typically don't feed. There's a couple of people in my streams where they claim that they're stuck in my basement. Those people typically don't get fed.
I mean, well, they could always eat each other.
That's an option. I don't know if they're that quite desperate yet, but yeah, that's something to definitely watch for. See, like, hey, weren't there 3 of you here a couple days ago?
Well, I mean, they can survive without a leg or 2. It's fine.
Yeah, they're being selfish. Well, let me ask you this. So outside of horror narrations, if we were to go on your YouTube profile, what kind of videos would you watch personally?
So outside of horror type stuff?
Well, I mean, I guess you could watch horror, but I'm saying like outside of like you posting stuff, like what is something you specifically watch? Like as a not so much as a narrator, but like as your individual self.
Okay. I like watching some urban exploration. I find it fascinating. I used to do some of it, but I don't do it so much anymore. It's like it's kind of dangerous. Yeah. Sometimes you meet people there that you really shouldn't. I also like watching like things where like, people flip houses and things. I like watching that type of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So like a little bit of projects here and there. urban exploration. So you said you personally did it. Did you? Is there a lot of urban exploration to be had down in Australia?
I think it depends on where and when you go because, like, there's always going to be urban decay. There's always going to be like urban renewal and things.
Right.
But I don't know. Like, it's harder to find. Like, there's more security I've noticed now as well. But as soon as like a place becomes well known for being, abandoned, like it gets trashed really quickly, with graffiti and everything. And I don't like seeing that. Like I like seeing things just slowly and naturally decay.
Okay. So you don't think that the graffiti is part of the decay? You think of that as more of like vandalism?
I mean, for the most part, yeah. Like, I mean, it's usually just kids doing their tags and stuff. It's just like, who raised you? But like, I don't know. It's just I don't like that so much.
Okay, no, I hear you. Okay, cool. Yeah, thankfully I don't have the guts to do urban exploration, mainly because it's all outside. Like I have to go outside to do that. Like if it was something like inside where I could just stay in my house and do it, that'd be fun.
I get you there.
Yeah, because then I might have to talk to people. I don't know. Sounds like a lot of work. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, it actually sounds really cool. What I would want to do would be like a little bit of like an urban exploration, but also like maybe like a ghost hunt kind of thing. Like I don't know, something like that. That's more up my alley. So I used to live in the South, on the East Coast of the United States, and so there's a good bit of like haunted houses and things like that, but it wasn't stuff that was abandoned. It was stuff that was still in use. So yeah, unfortunately that was something I couldn't really do. But yeah, like that I mean that would be something I think would be fun. Have you ever considered maybe doing like an urban exploration video or anything like that?
It's one of those things where I wouldn't really try it again. Like I'd have to bring someone with me to do it. Like
someone with you.
I'm not against it, but it's just like I don't know. There's just so many things that can go wrong. Yeah. Like I'm an older demon now. I have to be somewhat mature.
You're an older demon. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm. Well, yeah. So if you could pick anyone to come with you, within the horror genre, who would you pick to come with you?
I'd probably bring I'd just bring everyone. If something goes wrong, we're just all gonna be there to just like take them down.
We scatter like cockroaches, or no, we beat them up is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it. You're like, we run away. I'm like, wait, no.
There's like 30 of us. What are we doing? Yeah, it's one guy. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, who hasn't, beat up a couple hobos?
Oh no, that's horrible.
That's what you said. That's what you said. You said go beat them up. That's what you said. I said run away.
No, I didn't mean homeless people. I meant like murderous.
Well, they're murderous hobos. I don't know. Who would live there? Who would live there? I'm not the bad guy here. What are you talking? What do you mean? What are you talking about, dude?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No,
I don't know why I'm the way I am.
No, you're good. No, we're not like beating up like helpless hobos. We're like the people you're talking about. Like they're trying to kill us.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no,
okay.
We're not doing that. That would be bad. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm definitely bringing you now since you're more of a fighter. I would run away.
So I'll protect you.
And when I say
somehow.
what I really mean is like a really fast-paced walk. Yeah, because running sounds exhausting. Let's see here. Let me find another question for you. So yes or no to urban exploration, or is that something we should look forward to, or no?
Yeah, I reckon let's do it. Let's all go.
Okay, I'm down. I definitely think, in terms of like a meetup thing, I think it would be fun if we could all find like a central location and have like some kind of convention. I think that'd be really cool.
I think that would be really cool. It'd be interesting to see what people are like.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I'm sure it would get it would get crazy. I'm fairly certain. I feel like we all have a very, not twisted, but a very interesting sense of humor.
I think you have to be a YouTuber, to be honest. Like,
yeah.
I just.
Yeah, no, you have to be entertaining, that's for sure. Let's see here. Let me ask you this. Let's see. So you're pretty big into the horror narrations, obviously. Are you big into scary movies?
Yes and no. So for me, watching movies, it's difficult to get me to watch a movie like by myself. I need to watch it with other people, like any movie.
Okay.
Because I lose like track of time. Like I get distracted by something, and before I know it, like it's, you know, like I've walked off and like went to get food, and then I got distracted by something in the kitchen, and then I went outside because I just need to get something outside, and then like the movie's still playing, and I'm just. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So
I'm very easily distracted.
Very easily distracted. Okay. So maybe the urban exploration. So that's probably is very entertaining just to watch, because you'd probably just be all over the place.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why people come to my live streams, because like I get really excited when I see pictures of cats, for example.
Okay.
And so people will send me like pictures of cats, just so I'd be there serious, and they'll hear a little click, and then I'll be like, Kee! And they'll be like, wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, and then like I'll go back, and then someone else will send me a picture of like another cat, and I'm like, Kee!
Okay, so are we talking like house cats, or are we talking like big cats? Like, what are we talking about here?
Look, any cat will get the kitty reaction.
Any cat.
Any cat.
Now, would this? So, because I live in a place where we have a lot of mountain lions. So, if you saw a mountain lion on a hike,
Kitty!
you would run up to it because it's a kitty.
Yes.
Oh wow. Very interesting.
The mountain lion will try to like, run away from me, but like, no, come back, give me cuddles.
There would be you would easily subdue the kitty then. Nice. All right, I am trying to let me do this here. We have sorry, I'm trying to get this posted to Twitter, and so when I'm talking and typing at the same time, I will type what I'm saying. So I just typed out the word kitty.
It's so good. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it does. All right, I got that shared. Perfect. Okay, let's see here. What else we got? So you like to watch scary movies, but with other people. Okay, interesting. Well, let me ask you this: at what point in your YouTube career did you realize this is something you liked to do and that you had a gift?
Oh wow, I've never really thought that I've had a gift when it comes to doing this. Like, I deal with a lot of imposter syndrome. It's like one day people are going to realize that I'm not really a horror narrator, and I've been fooling all of you the entire time.
Then what are you?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, if you're not a narrator, then I don't know what I am. You're definitely.
We're all going to just be sitting here having a crisis.
We're just you're making me question my existence now.
Yeah.
Nice. No, I definitely consider you a narrator. I mean, you have a lot of followers, a lot of loyal followers, mind you. The cult of Lady Spookaria.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that should be like your next video. The cult. You come.
Ooh, I like that.
You abduct us by luring us away with chicken nuggets.
I mean, that is a good way to do it.
You just have.
Have you seen the thing of, like, my avatar gets dressed up as, like, it's been, like, a lady, like, Frogaria, it's been, like, all these other things. What? I'm gonna show you.
What?
No, people just do random things with my avatar sometimes, and there's Lady Pangoria, who's, like, a penguin.
What?
You haven't seen all these things?
No one's told me about this stuff? This is the stuff I want to know about.
Alright, so this is what... Hang on, I have to find it. I have to rummage through the files. So this, I'm sending it to you now. A friend made this for me because,
Dude, friends can be sus, let me tell you.
Well, actually, I commissioned this one, but, like, it's based off...
What is going on here? Lady Nagaria?
Yes, it's me. It's a chicken nugget.
Oh, I gathered that. That's in a corset, mind you.
Yes, sexy nugget.
Wow. I'm surprised that this isn't your profile picture.
It should be. I'll on Halloween I'll change it over.
Yeah. You know how people like change their names for like different what do you call it? Like different holidays and things like that. Yeah. That would be awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
my name at one point did have nugget in it.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you prefer nuggets over chicken strips?
Yes.
See, I'm with you on that. So, because a nugget for me is like a prime, like that's the prime meat of the chicken. Now, are you just strictly chicken nuggets, or could it be different types of nuggets?
I just like chicken nuggets.
So chickens just in general.
Yep.
I actually don't know if there are any other types of nuggets. I think I can only think of like chicken nuggets, or maybe like a gold nugget, but you wouldn't eat that though. I feel like the chicken has really cornered the market in terms of nuggets. Let's see. Well, let me ask you this. You do have a very unique name and a very unique voice. Has anyone ever recognized you in real life by your voice?
Someone did say one time I sound really familiar. I'm like, So during the global issue that happened not long ago, I don't know if the word's still censored or not. I don't want to get you in trouble. But anyway, during the Zoom meetings, like at uni,
Right.
I was talking. They said you've got a really nice voice. And I'm like, thank you. And they're like, you sound really familiar. I'm like, really?
You're like, wouldn't you like to know, buddy boy? That's awesome.
I was so tempted to be like, yeah, subscribe to my channel, but it's got like my real name and everything attached to it. So I'm like,
oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
I had my brother-in-law in one of my streams once, like earlier this year. I was playing a game or something, and I had him come on with me, and he totally dropped my real name, and I'm like, dude, are you serious right now?
Oh no.
But I don't think anyone caught it. Well, I think maybe a few people did, but I don't know.
Oh no.
But yeah, that's cool. Well, that's funny. So people at the university, so they were like, oh yeah, you got a nice voice. But you didn't plug your channel or anything. You're just like, oh, okay, cool, thanks.
Yeah, no, like, if it didn't have my real name attached to it, I definitely would be like, yeah, subscribe to my channel, check it out.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
when I have my late night streams, well, nighttime for me anyway, there's a guy who listens to my channel, and he drives a bus while it happens, and I make all these jokes about him crashing all the time.
Oh my gosh.
And for them to, for all of these passengers to subscribe, and I do get subscribers out of it.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. So it's so crazy. It's just so much fun. He says that people, they laugh and they listen to it, and that some of these regular passengers were actually asking, why haven't you been, listening to more my live streams and stuff? I'm like, and he can only answer me, when I ask him questions, when he stopped at the red lights, because, he's driving.
Right.
Yeah.
So you ask him a question you don't get to hear from for 6 minutes because he's just driving the whole time. I would be a terrible bus driver. Now I think about it.
So would I. I get too easily distracted.
Yeah. Well, I get if people were being obnoxious, I wouldn't know what to do.
Pull over, tell them to get out.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. It'd be crazy.
They'll do the little beep for the stops. I stop when I choose to stop.
It's that's a recommendation. This will be stopping in 12 miles. Yeah. That's funny. Well, let me ask you this. People you think maybe recognize your voice, but you're not quite sure. Have you ever met a fan in real life?
No, I did see someone with my merch, though, and I was like...
Are you serious?
Sweating. Yep. I was at EB Games, so it's a games store, and I saw someone with a sticker of my avatar. I was just there looking and sweating, going.
Why didn't you should have said something to him? That would have been awesome.
No, it was just and I was like paying for my stuff, and the person was like talking to me, and I changed my voice as much as I could to like sound different.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, like the idea of just, having people in real life actually like knowing is a bit daunting still for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like my family and all know, my friends all know, but it's different when it's, other people.
Right. Yeah. No, I got you. Yeah, people you don't really know. So, can you recreate the voice that you did to check out?
No.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Man, I thought that would have been. I thought I was gonna get you there.
No.
Dang. That's something I haven't had to worry about, but that's really cool. Yeah, I guess that could be kind of freaky. Like, I don't know.
Well, I don't know how the person would have reacted, like,
Oh,
as
really?
well. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I've had some intense fans already, let's just say that. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. I don't think I've had anything quite yet like that, but yeah, I don't know. I'm holding out though. We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Well, so you kind of mentioned what your family obviously watches your channel. What do they think of your channel?
Well, my mom watches, and she's like, "Do you need to see a therapist or something?"
Your mom's like, "What's with this chicken nugget talk? What's going on?"
No. It's not that. It's like some of the other stuff. She's like,
okay.
I'm like, this is therapeutic for me, but my sister only likes the Harper Codex series. She doesn't like anything else.
Oh, really?
So it's just like, it's just like, okay. Why listen to all of it? And
Yeah,
she's like, no.
you should just watch You should just watch the ads. You don't have to watch the videos. Just watch my ads.
And like one time, like during a live stream, I was getting a drink because like I ran out of water. I had to get a drink, and I went out and I heard like the background music, like coming from my mom's phone. I'm like, is she listening to this?
Oh no.
I'm like, oh god, I hope she doesn't say anything in the chat.
Yeah. My mom will sometimes come in the chat and she'll like say stuff.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's
It will be like stuff that's like, since I know it's her, it'll be a little distracting because I know it's my mom. But other people are like, oh yeah, that's a great question. And I'm like, I'm not gonna talk about that. She tried, you know how moms try to embarrass you, things like that. I think. But yeah, outside of other thing, like outside of like streams, I don't really think they watch like the videos or anything like that. So.
I mean, they should, the watch time.
Right. I'm like, just hit watch, put it in your pocket for 2 hours, call it a night. Well, let me ask you this. So let's see. Who are some channels? So do you watch? So you mentioned you watch a little bit of horror narrations. Since you started, do you still watch horror narrators, or is that something that's kind of like, oh, like this is kind of like daunting, because I work with this all day? And if you do watch horror narrators, who would be your top 3?
Ooh, that's hard. So when it comes to narrators now, like I'll try to like support people, but most people now do longer videos than when I first started. So before, when I first started, people did like 10-minute long videos, so it was quick to watch them. So you could get around and watch everyone, but now people do like 30, 40 minutes, and I just do not have the time for that anymore.
Yeah.
But I like listening to people, particularly the newbies, like when they're just starting out, and it's like, oh, look at the little bubbies.
Yeah.
And I just like, getting a feel for people's voice, and I think like, okay, so in the future I could ask them to play this type of a character.
Okay.
And I like that sort of thing, but it's difficult for me to listen to narrations now.
Yeah.
Again, it's if I haven't got my videos all done, I can't listen to it, and I'm always sort of behind. So I haven't been quite as good as I'd like to be about watching everyone's videos, which is a real shame because there's so much talent out there that the community is blessed to have so much talent in it.
No, I agree. I feel like everyone I've asked that question about since they've started, they're like, yeah, I can't watch different narrators, or at least as much as I used to, just because they're like, oh, it's so much like what I do, and they know what goes into it and stuff like that, so they're, I don't know, it just kind of like, I don't know.
I'm good to me. You okay?
Yeah, sorry. I had this huge yawn. I'll get these yawns to where I can't like talk for like 6 seconds, and I'm like trying to say stuff and I can't. It's like the time I used to work at Taco Bell, and I thought it was great because I worked at Taco Bell and I would eat there. And then after a while, I'm like, yeah, I'm sick of this. I can't eat this. And then like making the food, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't even look at the food.
Oh no, I've never had Taco Bell.
What? Dude,
the person who ever yelled at me like, what?
So, but they have that down there, don't they?
Yeah, but it's like, it's kind of too far away for me to actually to go get Taco Bell.
So it's more of like it's not convenient for you.
Yeah, it's not convenient.
It's not like a personal choice where you're like, I'm not eating Taco Bell.
No, I'd like to try Taco Bell. I've heard mixed things about it though. People are like, yeah, be careful, it might hurt your stomach.
Oh well, it's gonna. Yeah, like, of course it's gonna do that. It's kind of what it is. But yeah, it's something to definitely try. But like, just like anything in life, it's like you can't have too much of one thing. Like, I think that's where you can get in trouble. But definitely give it a shot, I would think. But yeah, I won't. What do you call it? I won't ask you how far away it is or what town it's in, because I don't want people to be like, oh, I'm gonna figure out where that is. I don't know. But yeah. Well, let me ask you this: what are some places you do like to eat at?
There's a local brownie store. I can't really say the name of it because there's like 2 locations and it's still a bit too close. But they make the most amazing brownies and they're so delicious.
Oh, nice.
There's like a local like fried chicken place that makes really nice fried chicken too. And again, like I can't really say the name of it because it's still a bit too close.
Right. No,
so,
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, so good.
Yeah, I gotcha. I'm trying to think of, kind of same here. There's a couple of, I'm kind of in a state where there's a very unique food chains to where if I mentioned any of them, you're like, oh, it's probably this state. So, yeah, and I'm right there with you. Well, let me ask you this. Let's see what, so we talked about your, the projects you're working on. All right, I will lay the big question on you. So this is my favorite one, and I save it towards the end. Non-politically, what is your favorite conspiracy that you think to be true?
Ooh, nice. Well, I would say aliens, but they've already come out with that being true.
Yeah, but some people still don't think that.
It's true. It's true. So there's a theory that we are like living in the Matrix, and like the glitches in the Matrix, it's just like the programming messing up. I think that's a really cool theory, but it kind of messes me up too because it's like I'm an NPC.
Oh.
It's very clear I'm an NPC.
You're not a main character.
Yeah, I'm an NPC. Every day I see people and it's like, hello, welcome to my channel. Yeah. How can I help you today?
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Buckle up. Yeah, that's awesome. I feel that. Every day I'm like, I've literally done this like 700 times. Like nothing has changed throughout my days. I'm just like living a very similar life. And then you have like things where it's just like, there'll be times where I'm like, where are people? Like, where is everyone? Like, there'll be times where I'll just be like completely alone or whatever. I'm just like, what is going on? Like, I guess kind of what you're saying about glitches in the Matrix or whatever. Mm-hmm. My biggest one is you kind of mentioned the aliens. I mean, that's now here's the thing with aliens is I think that they kind of get different exposure depending on where you live. So here in the States, they did come out a couple years ago. The CIA came out with like that they finally acknowledged that UFOs are real and that they don't know what they are. But outside of that, they don't really talk about it here. But that's something that, like I believe. I think aliens are not only real, but I think that they're on Earth as well.
That wouldn't surprise me. Like if they're that advanced, they could definitely be here. You know.
Yeah.
But there are several places on Earth that haven't been entirely explored yet and examined, like, you know, like the deep sea and stuff, like the Mariana Trench. Anything would be down there, you know, in the like the lower parts.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah. Do you believe in other cryptids and things as well?
Oh yeah, For sure. I am a big skinwalker believer. I think that those are real. I think other cryptids are somehow connected to aliens and alien technology just because of like the way that perhaps they came about was through technology. Like they're hybrids of humans that were spliced with like aliens or something. I don't know. Things like that. Like I go pretty deep in there.
What about the Bigfoot? What do you think the Bigfoot is?
I think Bigfoot is a hybrid of a person and an ape that aliens were able to like make through like cloning or something.
Ooh, okay. So I've always like for me like if they exist, they're more like say like they're a different offshoot of the evolutionary tree. So like so they're not quite humans. So they're not like Neanderthals or like
right.
What's the other ones? But you know like they're similar. You know they're along the similar like they're greater apes basically.
Right. Yeah.
And I think they went extinct because they just had like mass loss of habitats. So if they eat vegetation, they would need a lot to survive.
Right.
So they'd need to have very big territories.
Mm-hmm.
So my theory would be that they're omnivores as well. So they would like eat whatever they can.
Okay.
But they've been like because of humans getting in the way, that they've been like separated. So they may have been impacted by inbreeding or something as well. So they've had other issues.
Okay.
I don't know. I think I went a bit too deep then.
No, you're totally fine. I'm from the South. Like that's not like that's.
Okay, good.
No, never mind. Sorry, I didn't. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's so good. Just I think that a lot of these things may have existed. So, because I live in Australia, so there's some Aboriginal folklore where they talk about certain animals and certain monsters.
Oh.
But those monsters that they had were actually, the greater marsupials, because they had like massive like kangaroos and all sorts of things that would, eat humans and things.
Kangaroos would eat humans?
I think so. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but like they were talking about like I saw it on a documentary when I was like a little bit out of it, so it's kind of yeah. This is like allegedly. We're relying on my memory when I had a naughty drinky or two watching a documentary.
You were a little hungover on some chicken nuggets.
Yeah. We'll go with that, the polite version.
Yeah.
But basically, like I think they have been an original source to things, but I think a lot of them, like the populations of any of these things, have been greatly reduced, and they might just be more like, our ancestors had to deal with these animals, but I don't think modern humans have had anywhere near as much contact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw a theory with the Neanderthals, and the reason that they went extinct is because we interbreeded with them so much that our genes were more dominant, and then just as things progressed, we just slowly like outbred them. If that makes sense.
So that makes sense. So do you so if people have allergies to things, that is supposed to be a sign of the Neanderthal gene, like hay fever and stuff.
Oh.
I think. Yeah.
I'm allergic to gerbils.
I did not expect that. I don't know why.
I didn't mean. Sorry if that was too much. I wasn't trying to.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Hey, Vidith, you're the meat shield BB.
Vidith 22. We've been talking about you, Vidith. I'm excited to have you. We were talking about how, for one, I feel like everyone's shouting out Vidith all of a sudden. Like, he's just gotten so big out of nowhere. Not even out of nowhere. Like, he's always been around, but, like, his channel has just exploded. Which I think is awesome.
He is a good meat shield.
He's a good meat shield. Was that because I asked him about that, too. I can't remember what he said. Was it like a D&D thing?
No, so we were playing Faz, and he would just like go in and like distract the ghost, and then that's
right. Yeah, phasmophobia. That's right. Yeah, okay.
And like he'd run in and be like, "Come on, ghost, let's go, come on."
That's a very Vidith thing to do, by the way.
And like he would die. No, don't call me long neck. God damn it.
What does that even mean? So
Vidith is obsessed with the drink VB. And it comes like I'll show you the video after the stream. Like, just
Oh gosh.
there's like all these little like random memes and like inside jokes, and it's just
Oh no.
yeah. But he's obsessed with VB for some reason. It's an Australian beer.
Oh.
Apparently, it's terrible. So.
Oh, I think because I know I'm not trying to stereotype, but from what I understand is that the beer down there is not very good.
Wow, you're from the U.S. and you're giving Australian beer.
Well, that's the thing. I don't drink beer, so I don't know.
Well, neither do I, but I feel really offended somehow.
I feel like that like there's just different stereotypes. Like I don't know. Like that's from what I understand. I don't know, because when I think of like good beer, I think of like Germany or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So, from what I know of US beer, it is very, very, very watered down in comparison to Australian beer.
Maybe I'm getting it mixed up. Maybe we have the bad beer and you guys have like really strong beer. Is that what it is?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe I'm getting mixed up. Okay, because I know like and then like you look at like the UK, like they have like really strong alcohol over there. I don't know.
Yeah, they do. So back in medieval times, so in certain areas, not all, but the water was unsafe to drink, so people would drink like beer all the time.
Oh yeah.
From when they're like 5 years old or whatever. They'd water it down, obviously. Like they're not like tanked all the time, but
Right.
you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you hear about those people that have like that one, like there's like a condition in their like intestines to where there's like some type of yeast or something that's always growing, and so they're like always like buzzed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, whenever they eat bread, like it like the yeast in there's like it like makes alcohol, and they're always like drunk or something. I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know. It was one of those times where I too was hungover on chicken nuggets, and it was on TV. And I was like, "What? What's going on?"
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I was one of those. I was in one of those mindsets. Okay, so we talked about conspiracies. We talked a little bit about Bigfoot. I know that a lot of people think that Bigfoot is interdimensional, and that's why we can't ever get a hold of him or get a good sight of him. And then the times that we do see him, that he's just in our dimension, I guess.
Ooh. I mean, that is possible. So what do you think about all the different dimensions and things? Do you believe in that?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that we have the 3 dimensions that, you know, we interact with. I definitely think that, I think they've proven, like, the 4th and 5th even. I don't know. But yeah, I believe in other dimensions. Obviously we can't really interact with the 4th one because, I forget the reason behind it, but it's like you have to like exceed the dimension to be able to like understand you're in it or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Where does 2 people high on the nuggies? I'm kidding.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Just talking, I think though that it so there's a theory that like there's multiple possibilities in like, you know, each dimension. So like in one dimension, you know, I have 1 million subscribers already. I don't know.
Wait, are you talking about like different like universes, or are we talking like?
Yeah.
Okay, because like a dimension, I think of like are you talking about like alternate realities?
I think so. Look,
okay.
it's
I don't know.
Look, this conversation has gone all over the place, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, and I wish to continue this conversation, and
as do I. To
continue to be all over the place. Yeah, so I'm not gonna pretend. So you're gonna be the expert on this, and I'm just gonna take your word for it.
Oh no!
Just for the sake of simplicity. But yeah, tell me about this alternate reality thing.
So it's the theory that like there have been, you know, that many timelines. You know how you choose to make certain decisions. So
right.
say at a certain point I chose not to make my channel.
Okay.
You know, like that timeline split off, like multiple timelines.
Okay.
That sort of theory.
That'd be sad.
Yeah, so like, there's different ones. So say if you survived a car accident or something, in one you didn't.
Yeah.
So like it just goes through all of that type of stuff. I don't know. I think it's really interesting to see, you know, because so many little decisions you've made in the past really do impact your future.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think that there are creatures that can travel through those dimensions?
I don't know. They'll be interesting to find out. I don't know.
You don't know.
It's one of those things where like I find the theories fascinating, but I don't really have a lot of like working knowledge of it or anything. It's just like, oh, that's cool. Do you know about it? Absolutely not, but that's really cool.
Yeah. So I think of it like in terms of like I look at the dimensions in terms of like a fish bowl or like a fish tank, to where we can see inside the fish tank and you know we can see what's in there. We can see through it and all around it and stuff. And the fish can see in the tank, but they can't really see out of it for the most part. I mean, I guess they kind of can, but like they're not necessarily aware of us. So I kind of think of like that in terms of like our dimension that we're in, and that, I don't know, like aliens or extraterrestrial beings or whatever. Those are the people to our fish analogy. We're the fish. And so they can interact with us if they want, but we can't really interact with them. Like we're stuck in our little planet or our fish tank or whatever. Does that make sense?
It's scary thought. It does make sense. This is like,
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's interesting. It's interesting. I definitely think, because if you look at like things like the rake, where it can kind of like travel through your dreams and things like that, like I feel like that would be like being able to travel through dimensions, if that was a thing.
ooh, the rake's scary though. Like it's just.
Yeah, I think the rake is like one of my more favorite cryptids, just because it looks so human, and it has like a very like it has this mysterious aura about it, to where we don't really know its intentions and things like that. Necessarily, I don't think that that's something that exists for the most part, but like Bigfoot, aliens, and skinwalkers, those are probably my top 3 quote unquote cryptids that I think are real.
I think, I don't know, I think with cryptids, the ones that scare you the most are the ones that, you know, are in the uncanny valley. They're kind of human, but, you know, they're not quite there yet. So you're just like, ooh.
Yeah, no, I hear ya. What, if you had to pick 3 cryptids that you think are real, what would they be?
Oh, no, this one's a tough one. So I think the Bigfoot might be real, like on all the sort of variations of them.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think. I don't know. Bigfoot's probably my main one for me, at least.
Really?
Like Loch Ness, I feel may have existed at one point, but not anymore.
Okay.
I think Loch Ness went like extinct.
Okay.
And there's something supposed to be in the Congo in some areas where there's like dinosaurs like still that have been left over.
You think that,
or like giant spiders in some places as well.
like Australia?
No, Australian spiders aren't that big.
Yeah, they're ginormous down there.
Yeah, but like, they're not that big.
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean by big?
Anything bigger than a quarter are big to me.
How big's a quarter?
Oh
like,
my god.
Oh, like, so different. Our money might be different size. So I'm just gonna go with our biggest piece of currency. So it's like a 50-cent piece. So that's pretty big, but like
not even
that's
that.
quite as big as
No,
that.
like our 50-cent pieces are pretty big. I'm talking like a penny. That's pretty universal.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, there are a lot of spiders bigger than that, to be fair. But like, so there's huntsman spiders, and they're big, but they're not venomous.
Oh, so they just bite you?
Well, I mean, if you just leave them alone, they won't try to bite you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
I swear in every stream, like, I talk about huntsman spiders and Australia, and I have to defend Australia.
Oh, yeah.
in every single stream.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's necessarily defending. I don't know anything about
okay.
Australia. I just know it's really pretty down there, and that there's a lot of things that try to kill you.
Oh, it's fine.
It's fine? I'll
Yeah,
take
it's
your word
fine.
for
You'll
it.
be alright.
I want to come down there one day. I think it'd be cool.
You should. You should.
I know, like, well, let me ask you this. I was talking to my cousins, and I said that Australia was an island, and they all made fun of me, saying that it's not.
It's an island and a continent at the same time.
Yeah, so they were telling me continents can't be islands. That's what they were telling me. So I don't know. So
You should tell them that you know, and then, like, expect tribute. Like, ask them for, to show your superiority over them.
I'd be like,
Like,
hey,
ha ha ha.
hey, I have it on good authority that it's Bells. Nice. For me, top 3 cryptids go to number 1 would be skinwalkers. Like, that's something I know are real.
So what do you like about... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. You're good. What do I like about them?
What do you like about them?
I like that number 1. I feel like they're the most real, if that makes sense. I like how they are drawn to you by talking about them or thinking about them. I think that's cool. I like how they can mimic voices and how they can kind of change shape. And they have a really cool name, like a skinwalker. Like, that's a really cool name. I don't know. Like, I feel like they just kind of have like the total package when it comes to cryptids. Nothing's scarier to me than like being out in the woods alone, and then you hear like a voice of someone that it can't be them. Like, it's like a friend or a family member that are either not there with you or have like passed away or something, and you're like, this is like not right at all, and everything looks familiar, but you're like, I am in great danger. And
yeah, that's so what's the difference between a Wendigo and a skinwalker?
Great question. So I get asked that a lot, and every time I say I don't really know too much. So a skinwalker is a medicine man from Native American legend, where a Wendigo is technically a cannibalistic spirit that inhabits people, and it can like transform them into like different things.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I actually did a series called the Wendigo. What's it called? What did I call it? Operation Wendigo is what I called it. Where these 2 federal agents are investigating these murders at these campsites, and they come to find out that someone once upon a time. So you can become a Wendigo if you eat someone, is what the theory is behind it. And so they come to find out that hundreds of years ago there was a family that ate one of their kids to survive a winter, and they all turned into Wendigos. And ever since then, they've been killing people like out in the woods.
Oh, whoa. That's terrifying. Like, it sounds a bit like a moral, like, I don't know, like a deterrent for people to, don't be cannibal.
Right. No,
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
become a monster, like,
Yeah. Well, the interesting thing about Wendigos is there's this thing called Wendigo psychosis. Like, that's a legitimate thing, to where people get this random urge to eat human flesh. And it's like a medical term.
I wonder what causes that. Like, does it happen, when people are isolated, or when they're, living with a lot of people around? Like, how does it come about?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a great question. I mean, I think the human mind in itself is quite mysterious. I don't know. We have a very light grasp on what we can think about, or in terms of like how we operate in terms of the mind. But like, I don't know what like instantly spawns that idea. I mean, once you've eaten someone, I guess it's like in your mind or something. But I don't know. Like, I honestly think like that's like a deterrent. Like, I think it's a story we tell ourselves so we don't eat people. I don't think. But then again, it's like I don't think we even need that. But I don't know. I think there's like a legit thing where maybe it goes back hundreds and thousands of years to where we did eat one another because we didn't know how to make food or something. I don't know.
I think so. in some caves, they found Neanderthals, and normally, they respected their dead. They'd bury them. They would bury them with offerings and like other grave goods. But like because they were enclosed in, they actually started to eat each other, and like it was pretty like vicious. And that's where like the whole thing of Neanderthals are cannibals and that came from. But I think every group at certain points have had to like eat other people to survive or to get through whatever it is.
Oh, interesting.
I think it's just something that just terrifies humans. I think I don't know.
Huh.
Imagine coming into the stream and this is what we're talking about. Like, yeah, cannibalism, guys.
Cannibalism.
Welcome to the stream.
That brings me to my next point. No, I'm kidding. That's something. Thankfully, I'm glad that isn't a thing, because that actually used to like legit freak me out as a kid. Like that, or like quicksand, or like I don't know, like Komodo dragons. I don't know, like just things like that, where I don't ever see those things ever in my life.
Yeah, I can see why those things were pretty scary.
Yeah. Do you guys have a lot of Komodo dragons down there?
I've never seen one, not where I am from.
Okay.
So.
But they do have them there, though. I
don't know. I'm guessing so.
I'm guessing so. Okay.
No, not where I'm from. So it's just like that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. I think we had all the good questions. I've already asked you all the good questions. I don't know. Do you have any questions for me or any topics you want to talk about?
Ooh, well, I do want to save them for when you're on my stream. Like, I'm not like letting you off the hook. You are coming on. There's like no choice.
Yeah, no, yeah. I've been dying to have you on. Let's definitely do it. Well, how about this? What if you ask me the questions now and then I won't answer, and then you can ask me again? That way I can prep them.
Yeah, but my chat will definitely come up with questions for you. My chat.
Your chat
can be very. You've been in my chat. Like it gets rowdy in there sometimes.
Oh yeah, it's a rough group, and I'm amongst them too. So.
Yeah, I imagine them like we're all like in a tavern and we're all like with big like drinking horns, and like that's kind of how it is sometimes. It's chaos in there. Just pure chaos at times.
I feel like I've been like abducted and like pushed in a pit with like another person. And then you guys are like telling me to fight this other person. Like it's just, and people are throwing money at me. Like that's how I feel. It's just crazy and a good time.
I was gonna say, well, there's other occupations where they throw money at you, but I don't know.
I mean, money's money. Like, who am I to say no?
Exactly. Like, look, we all have to earn $1 somehow.
Yeah, $1. Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean to say it like that. So.
The whole $1. I'd be worth more than $1. At least like $3.
Oh, that's hard. That's even worse than me just saying like everyone has to earn $1. Like everyone has to earn a living, and you're like, $3 for me. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's about my max.
I'm
trying to think. When are we streaming? When am I coming on?
I don't. Okay, one thing you have to know about me is, like, I'm one of the most disorganized people in this community, I swear. So I've had people, like, including yourself, who I'm like, I'm going to have them on. And this was in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I lose track of time very quickly, but,
No, I hear
But I don't know when. But I'm sure, like, it'll be a good time.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, no, for sure.
I don't know when. You're going to have to tell me when your schedule's free and my schedule's free and all that sort of stuff.
I've freed up everything. My schedule's completely free. Tell me what day and I'll be on.
Well, next one is my Halloween one, so it might be after that.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
We're just organizing this on stream.
Yeah, because I know if we don't do it, then it's going to be 2024. And then you're going to be on my stream again, and we're like, oh, Andropic. I totally forgot. I'm so popular.
Calling me out.
I'm so popular. I have so many other friend narrators, and I keep forgetting. That's what happens.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
No. Calling me out on the stream. I see how it is.
I just want to make sure, because I get excited about this kind of stuff. No one invites me to things.
Oh. I'm inviting you right now.
Yeah, I'm just asking when. That's all I'm asking. I'm not calling you out. I just want to know.
Okay. Just a sec. Hang on. Let me look at my planner.
And,
See, look, I try to be organized. Hang on, let's see.
and I'm just saying this more jokingly. Like, you can definitely, we can definitely just wrap it up tonight, and you can just text me whenever or message me on Discord.
I know. So wait. So it'll be your Sunday the 6th of November.
Sunday the 6th.
So
okay. What time?
An hour before your stream started.
Okay, so that would be 6. Okay. Normally I visit family on that day, but I can make it.
We are your family now.
I will join the cult of the Nuggies, and that will be my new family.
Indeed.
All right.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah. The 6th it would be 6 o'clock my time.
I think so.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, it will be now.
Done.
Excellent. It's in the books. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, and you can even have another narrator on there. You don't even have to just have me.
I get distracted when I have too many guests on.
I'm very boring though. You'll be like,
No,
I'm like half a person.
No, no, don't say that. Look, no, you have to be nice to yourself. Only I can pick on you.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to beat you. I have to beat you to the punch.
No. Okay.
Okay, cool.
People, when they listen to your stream afterwards, be like, "What the hell? What's wrong with that?
What is wrong? Yeah, what's going on here? Goodness gracious!
Like, are all Australians like this?"
Yeah. The nicest Australian. What's going on? Yeah, that's awesome. Well, cool. Yeah, let's definitely do that. Before I let you go, you mentioned earlier you had some stuff coming out. Just remind us what those things were, and that way we can be on the lookout for it.
Oh, so I can't really say which story is going to come out first. So it's either going to be a vampire type story,
okay,
or like a maybe a bit more on the sci-fi side of things, because I'm trying to try out some more sci-fi horror, because it's something I've wanted to dabble in. I've already dabbled in it, a little bit. I had what was it called? It's called There's Something Out Here, or a story. It's like 10 minutes, so it's a shorty. It's a short one. So if anyone wants to listen to it, after the stream, have a good time, going wild. But so there should be. I'm trying to branch in different things. So there's the collab with Vidith and Chatter coming out, but probably in a little while. I've got the next episode of the Harper Codex coming out. I've got my birthday collab. Dear God, that damn collab will be the death of me. No, like it corrupted, and like the files, like the base files of the people's audios got messed up as well. So basically, I had to start it all over again, and there are tears. There are many, many tears.
Oh, I believe it. How long is that video, do you think?
I can't remember what it was before, but currently, I'm still putting it together while still, trying to do my other content.
Oh, no.
So it's over 2 hours. I'm like, why do I do this to myself?
I don't know, but we appreciate it. That's awesome.
Oh, thank you. Knowing that is appreciated makes it worthwhile.
Yeah, of course. Someone just sent me a bunch of pictures of their cat, which is really adorable. Nice. I'm more of a dog guy. I have 2 dogs.
What breed are your dogs?
I have they're very vicious animals. My wife's dog is a poodle, a toy poodle, and
Cute.
my dog is a French bulldog.
Cute.
And she is a nugget if I've ever seen one.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, and she snorts. She snorts like a pig.
She was snorkel.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, she's adorable. But yeah. And she's like 25 pounds, so she's like very spherical dog, just very round.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's pretty. Imagine like a medicine ball, and then put like a French bulldog's face on it. That's my dog.
That's cute. That's really cute.
Yeah, they're adorable.
I have a mini foxy.
Okay, so that's like a type of cat.
No. It's a dog.
A mini foxy. I've never heard of a mini foxy.
Like a fox terrier. I think they're an Australian breed of dog. I've told Americans about the breed, and they're like, "What are you talking about?"
Foxy? A mini Foxy.
Yeah.
Mini Foxy. I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Yeah, they're like little dogs.
Fox Terrier. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Cool, what's the dog's name? You don't have to say it if you don't want to. It's fine.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like the name's kind of like
Okay, that's
it's
fine.
not like a common dog name, so it's just yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I gotcha. Yeah, I'll tell you my dog's names. One is named Zorro, and the other one is named Luna.
Those are good names. I really like those names.
Yeah, Luna is she is a blue French bulldog, so I thought it was cool, like Blue Moon. I don't know. But yeah. Well, cool, awesome. Looks like we got it set up. We got the stream thing set up. Just message me that way I don't forget. I'm just very
I'm happy you messaged me to remind me about the stream and like what time.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what time are we starting? Oh no! And then you gave a very precise time. It was really cool. You were like, I'll call you in 5 hours and 21 minutes.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Like, I explain things to people how I want things to be explained to me, and
okay.
If that makes sense, because there's that time difference. Like, I was like, I don't know how to like break that down, and so I work at a place where I have to like give very specific instructions with different things, because anyways, I work with a lot of different equipment, and so I have to give it specific instructions. And so I wasn't just being weird. I'm not like 5 hours 27 seconds and 3 minutes. I was like, hey, like, it's gonna be this time when we do it, so it's gonna be like so. Yeah, I was trying to just make it easy for you.
Appreciate that. Like it did help a lot.
Yeah, hopefully you weren't like, okay, this guy's a weirdo.
Also, I'm sorry for talking at the start of the stream. I didn't realize we'd started, and I mean, just like, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're totally fine. No, I was like, I guess I didn't specify, but yeah. But anyway.
It's okay. Someone in the chat mentioned it. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Wait, what did they say?
No, they said, yo, shut this B up or something. It's okay. It happens.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you.
I don't see that in mine. Maybe I'm.
It's all good.
Maybe I'm confused. I don't know.
It's all good. Look at.
Okay.
It's all good.
No, you're good. All right. Yeah. No, for sure. Awesome. We got Papa Scare. Are you familiar with Papa Scare?
Yes, I love Papa Scare. Yeah, mate. So, like, yeah, he's a fellow Aussie.
Yeah. No, I talked to him a couple days ago. I can't remember what day. Was it Sunday? I had him on.
Yeah, I was like, I saw you streaming, and I'm like, I can't come because I was streaming too. And then I'm like, okay, after my stream, I'm gonna pop in. I'm gonna I'm gonna say hello, and by that time you ended the stream. I'm like,
oh, is that right?
I couldn't say hello.
I told Papa Scare, I'm like, Papa Scare, we gotta end this quick. I can feel her presence.
And it's like, oh no, she's coming.
Oh no, I can feel it.
Dun, dun.
I look over at a plate of chicken nuggets, and they're like rumbling. I'm like, oh no.
It's like, she's here.
She's here. I can feel it. I can sense it. So yeah, it was his Monday, my Sunday. So yeah, cool.
Yeah.
We
we live in the future. We are Time Lords.
Yeah, why? Yeah, you should. That reminds me of a meme where it's like any natural disaster that happens here, we like call you guys and we're like, why didn't you tell us about this? Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Well, I mean, clearly you didn't provide me with enough chicken nuggets. I don't know about Papa, why he didn't tell you, but
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. Awesome. Well, I think I've kept you for long enough, unless there's something you want to talk about.
And I just end up just taking over your streams. Like, yes, I live here now.
You're like,
it's my
I'm glad
channel.
you mentioned that. So, this is a part 7 series I'd like to go over.
Yeah, no, this is my channel now.
You're like, this is now, instead of Entropic Society, it's Spookaria Society now?
Yes, you're all part of the new order that is here. So I'm joining my guest in Tropic Society.
Yeah, this is. Oh, I'm the guest now. Wow, the roles have changed. That's terrifying. I don't know what's up. I don't know what is up anymore. Like I'm just living in your world.
Yep.
It's a scary place. It's a very scary.
So what are your favorite stories, by the way?
Oh my gosh, I have so many. I personally love stories. Number one, like they have to be believable. So like mine are pretty strictly fiction. Like I'll do some true ones every now and then, but they have to be believable. Like they have to like fall within this realm of possibility. They have to kind of involve either like some clear and present danger in terms of like a killer or a cryptid or something's trying to get you. It's not like where it's like, oh, I don't know, like I just got bad feelings. It's very clear that something's wrong. And then most of all, like it has to be scary. Like I had to find it as something like I don't feel safe if I were to be in this situation. So that's what I think about when I'm writing these stories. And then also, finally, they kind of have to have some form of a twist in the story. Like those are the kind of stories I like to do. Yeah, because anything else, I feel like it's just like I can often fall into the stereotypes of what most scary stories, like they fall under like a type of formula where it's like something happened and I didn't feel safe and blah blah blah, blah and then but I avoided it at the end. It's like, okay, like we've heard that story a million times. Like I want a story where like something happens and like it's like either it gets you, like I like stories where you don't know where it's gonna go. Like sometimes people do, like the main character does die in some of my stories. Does that make sense?
No, I like that. Like I feel like in some ways, if your main character is too safe,
Yeah.
There's no risk. You know, you need to have that level of fear.
Yeah.
So, do you like Game of Thrones? For example?
Do. And that's what has inspired a lot of my stories, where I feel like no one should feel safe.
See, like what I had a problem with Game of Thrones is, for me, with some of the characters, I didn't have enough time to bond with these characters. When they died, I was like, I don't really care that much. Like, I need to be invested in the character to actually care about like wanting them to live. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I can see that. I just don't want it to be like, there's some shows where it's like clear that it's named after them or whatever, and it's like, this person isn't gonna die. Like I know it's gonna, like I don't have to worry about this character. Where in that show, I'm like, this person might die. And there are times where they did die, and then they came back, or like they did, or something happened to them, and you're just like, oh my gosh. But I totally see what you're saying, though.
Yeah, like the concept of plot armor.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's just like, oh, like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, people shouldn't be too safe, like.
No, I hear ya, for sure. That's a good question.
I do have my moments.
I would say.
I like how it's turned into, I'm interrogating you now.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me on. It's very nice of you. You know what? Let's just keep the same stream. Let's just move it to your channel.
Yep.
And we'll just call it. We're like, hey, this is your stream now. Like, that's what it is.
I'll have like your background and have like my avatar like on it, like the one, like one of the pictures with a sword or something. Like, this is my stream now.
Just have your face crudely pasted over my avatar.
You like, don't tempt me, I'll do it.
Just welcome to the Lady Spookaria Society stream.
Yep.
You're now fans of me.
Yep.
And that's it. I will not be taking questions. Thank you.
People are getting me in your comment section be like, what the hell is this stream?
Who is this person? What is the topic? What's going on? And I'm just
like, who is this bitch?
Yeah.
And her audacity.
And I'm just crying.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just crying.
Oh,
no, you're good. I'm just crying. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. Someone please help me.
Oh, no.
And you're like yelling at me. You're like, stop crying. Answer the question. And I'm just like, what?
I just want to go home.
They're like, they're like Entropic. They're like Entropic. You can leave at any time. Just turn off your computer. And you like just keep yelling at me more. No, you can't do that. Don't do that. And I'm just paralyzed with fear.
Oh dear. Well, I mean, it's happening. I can't help this. Look, I'm a demon. Okay, what did you expect?
Nah, it's pretty on par, actually. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's intense. Well, cool.
You can give me food.
Give me food?
I accept bribes of chicken nuggets.
Is that how relationships work with demons? Like, I give you stuff?
Yes.
Someone wants to know in the chat, original Walking Dead or Game of Thrones?
Ooh, see, I really enjoyed, like, the first couple of seasons of The Walking Dead.
Right.
And then it just, I don't know what happened. It was just, like, drama. Oh, yeah, there's a zombie. Drama. It's like, come on, guys.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
But I don't know, like, I miss old Negan, you know?
Oh, yeah,
and I also really miss, I don't want to spoil it, but I really miss Glenn, the character as well.
Yeah, no,
because I was like, oh, he's not here.
So I grew up in that town they filmed it in Georgia.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you know. I met them. I met Negan, Rick, and Daryl.
Were they nice?
Yeah, they were. Rick is British. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
He's like hardcore British. Like
oh wow.
He was talking to me, and I was like, what? I was like, what's going on? What? Huh? Totally caught me off guard. I was really confused. Because in the show, he has a very good Southern accent. Like, it's really good. Like, I was like, oh yeah, this guy's definitely from here. And then he was talking to me, and I was like, oh wait, what's going on? It's interesting. I was at a gun range when I saw them. It's kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, are you do you like your guns?
That's the thing. Not really. Like, that was like one of the times I went in like 5 years. Like, I don't like I have some, but like I don't go out like often. It's been probably a couple years since I last went shooting.
What kind of guns do you have?
Just like I have. Let's see. I have just the normal ones. The ones that yeah. Just normal ones. I don't. Yeah. No, I'm trying to. I'm very paranoid with that kind of stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want Susan to come in and be like, "How dare you?"
No, it's just like we have different agencies and things like that over here where it's like.
Oh, okay. Shh.
No, you're good. No, it's not a big deal. It's not. I mean,
there's nothing to worry about. Agents watching. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I get you.
Yeah. But yeah. I'm trying to think. Is there like a specific cryptid down there that's unique to only Australia?
To be fair, I don't know a lot about Australian cryptids. I should, because I was going to do a series on them, but like, it's one of those things where like, I'm going to do this. And I said this in like 2020, and like, you know. Yeah. But there's the bunyip, there's the yowie, there's... I should know more of these. But I can't think of them off the top of my head, I'm sorry.
No, you're totally good. I just wasn't sure. Because I feel like every place has like its own little...
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's so true. Yeah. I did that once as a joke at someone on a stream, and ever since then, like, people just do it at me. It's like, yeah. I'm like,
yeah at you?
Yeah, like, like, I'll be like, yeah, one time, and they're like, yeah, and like, even if there's like no reason for it, I'm like, oh yeah, and they're like, yeah.
That's like a. Do you follow Dr. Disrespect?
No.
So he does. He's a big yeah guy. So he'll say like yeah, like he's like yeah. He'll say it like a bunch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's what they're referring to, but it's also just fun to do. Maybe they're just having a good time.
Probably.
I don't know. I sometimes like to have a good time. Sometimes.
There's nothing wrong with having a good time.
Unless, of course, it's too much of a good time. Then you can't. I can't have too much fun.
Why can't you have too much fun?
Well, I have to like. Well, then I don't know. Like I'm not used to that. Like that's not something I'm used to.
Okay, so you have to balance it out.
I have to balance it out. Yeah. No,
Okay.
I don't know. No, yeah, no. I like to have a good time. I like to party.
So when you come on my stream, no fun allowed. It will be a very serious stream.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the rule. No fun. This is a no fun zone.
No fun zone. Okay. It's interesting.
Yes.
Okay. I think I can. I don't know. Hopefully.
Come.
What's that?
Oh, sorry. You've come when all the memes are on the screen.
Yeah. A lot of times I come on this. I come on and it's just like there's like 37 memes. I don't know what's going on. You're typically crying from laughing too much. And then the guest that's on is just like, Lady Spookaria, it's okay, and then I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just dying of laughter.
And then I just
when I was sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you go.
And then I just like leave a comment. I'm like, hey, just pop it in, hey.
And I just imagine you timidly walking in, like creeping in the door, going, "Hey guys!" I'm like, "Entropic, it's good to see you." I imagine like I've been into the naughty drinkies. I'm like, "Hey Duke, how are you?" And you're like trying to like be quiet and like go around like into the corner. I'm like dragging you into the middle, going, "Everyone say hello to Entropic, guys! Hey!"
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just like looking around for someone to help me, and no one.
Yeah.
And people are like petting me like I'm like a little cat. They're like, "Oh, he's so cute and nice. Oh my gosh!" I'm like, "I don't know any of you people." She stole my channel. She won't give it back.
Well, it's my channel now.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's interesting. I don't know how that happened. That's so bizarre.
I don't know how it happened either, but here we are.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy year of 2022.
It really has been. Just yeah.
Well, speaking of which, I gotta go. I gotta go get some food in. We haven't had any dinner yet.
Oh wow, I'm keeping you from food. I'm so sorry.
No, you're totally good. No, you're good. Well, definitely check out Lady Spookaria's channel if you haven't already. I will be on there November 6th. 6 o'clock. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I think is what it is. 6 o'clock my time. I don't know what time that is in Australia. But
it's 11 a.m.
It's 11 a.m. Nice.
Yeah, on the eastern side.
East. Okay. Very nice. Cool. Awesome. Cool. Anything else you want to share with us before we let you go?
Subscribe to my channel. Be nice to Entropic. He's already had to put up with me. Thank you all for your questions and have a good one.
All right. No, Lady Spookaria said it. You heard her. Go check out her channel and have a great evening, guys.
Bye-bye.
All right. Have a good evening.